This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Tampa. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mayfield now off the play action. Pulled in by his back. White. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Brings it in. And they get there to take.
Just going to keep spamming this play until they stop it.
They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Complete to Rachaad White. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. It's brought in downfield by Otten. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Attack!
Here's the give to Irving. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup.
Baker now off the play fake. It's his running back. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I made this dude quit last time. Jesus Christ. Why do they keep quitting all the time? Let's see if I can get this guy to quit.
It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Go Birds.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Good, there's not many of us out there.
Yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots downfield
Yeah, it's true.
to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
Yeah,
They just
Delco.
did.
Delaware County. Philadelphia area. No, it's right outside Philadelphia, Delaware County.
Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush and pass.
Okay, what part? I was just down in Norfolk last year.
And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call.
Okay. Enemy territory.
Short yardage run for White.
Enemy territory.
Nice tackle with
Is that
the
Redskins
first down
country?
yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money
feel it.
down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Play fake. It's Mayfield.
It's like Gilly. It's like the blow the whistle. All that shit he has in there.
Down at the 36. 16 yards on the play.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
That's awesome.
Buccaneers first down.
Hell yeah.
16 yards.
On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that.
You're eagled out. I like it.
Made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
I got about one every year.
Because it really does take a group
Once a year.
to give up a big
Yeah, so
run
it's-
like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to
We have. I mean, I know people with season tickets, and if they can't go, they'll always give them to me.
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving.
Yeah, getting tickets. You can get them, but they're not cheap.
They'll move the
At all.
chains after that pickup of 12. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set
Yep.
of downs
If you're
all
some
the way
people
down
just
to
do it if they're
25.
tailgating, and they're like, ah, fuck it, I want to go in. That's probably when you get it the cheapest.
1st down throw here. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down.
I don't know. I know. I just like the way
completion right there.
they play in this game.
Options are now available to you on 2nd
It's.
and
I mean, I play with the Eagles a bunch, but sometimes I switch it up. I go between the Bills, Bucks, and Eagles. Bills are kind of cheap just because Josh Allen's so accurate. But this, I don't know, testing it out.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on
It's
3rd down.
hard because if you're trying to throw like accurate passes, Hurts is not going to do it right away.
Okay, partner, testing you here.
It's just
You've heard
tough.
me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and
Yeah.
your job is
Oh, absolutely.
Dump-off caught by his back.
Oh,
And the
motherfucker.
pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
all you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6.
Yep.
They're going for it.
They don't have him good throwing on the run,
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the
which
first
is
as they
not
touch him
accurate
down.
to real life.
It's a gain of 2. And a first down. First and
That
10
big
at the
4th down
13-yard
call
line.
is how we close out our first quarter.
Dory Jackson.
Couple of zeros on the board right now.
It's
We'll return to the link right after this.
Dude, they suck. They suck so bad. It's so hard watching them out in the field.
Ready
Yeah,
to
he
go with
like
our
kind of
second
retired.
quarter.
which is so weird.
Ball and a chance to score.
Give us our pick back.
180.
I'll toss it here to Irving. And he's gonna
I don't know. That's weird. That's just not. I just think he doesn't want to play football anymore.
Get the game's first points here in
Whatever.
the second.
Which is fine, but.
All right, so we're already in the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football
Yeah,
game.
I agree.
Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as
Yeah, Ravens probably knew it, and we're like, fuck it.
You got to make
We got to pick out of it.
one of those chances count in that area. They are perfect 1-for-1.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight.
Yeah, his kids go to my kid's school, so I see him all the time. He's the nicest dude ever.
Now to return.
Yeah, he's like
And he's brought down
very
just inside
genuine and exactly how he portrays himself, which is pretty awesome. He's a nice dude. But yeah, he's old as shit now and shouldn't be out in the field. Should have stayed retired.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch. There. 180. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to find this one deep down the
See,
middle
it's
sideline.
very inaccurate, which is annoying.
The lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Still 10 to go.
Patullo.
Second down now
Yeah.
from the 23.
Kevin Patullo's trash.
Hey, let's go.
It's like the guy from 2022 or 2023, Brian Johnson. Same thing.
Hurts now from the gun. That one's
Ooh.
incomplete over the middle. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No touch. 180.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. A nice run here past the
Shit.
35.
God damn.
Free inside the 30. Devontae Smith.
Hell yeah. Good play.
Touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Yep.
Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying to start to the quick throw left, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
180. Hey, alert.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now. 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. And he's batted away up front. His throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Silver, set. Hey. Kyle left Yeti.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Great, set. 180. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts on 1st down. On the move, headed right. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Sends this to the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Great, set. 180 with it. Bang. Hey, easy, 63, bang.
Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Throwing this for the end zone. And this one Hurts had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Great, set. 73. Delta.
Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Gibson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Good. 63.
Motioning him from the slot right. First down throwing for Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Going again on 2nd down. Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Great. Set. Tiger Hornet.
First down, around with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Hey, Silver. 180. Alpha.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On 1st down, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're set up at the 35 now.
63.
From the pistol, Hurts. Buying some time left. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. It's Hurts once again. Hits his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts yet again. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Trimmer.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Great, set.
Hurts. Flushed down now to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Great, set. Go Silver, ready?
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, that may have been a situation, you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Set. 180.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll throw it. Dump off caught by his back. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
They did it! He made the interception! And he's brought down up the 6-yard line. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Mayfield now from the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's complete, Mike Evans. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. He's got Evans once again. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Real. What's that?
Here he is to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Even with a little time left here, Bob.
I know. What the fuck?
Points, probably the safer call.
And with that little time left, even if you do get the 2, still got a chance to drive down, your opponent does, and kick that game-winning field goal. Now you need some way to get the ball back in a hurry, and the chances are so limited.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Trimmer. 63.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
All right.
The Eagles get some all-important insurance. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carried to
I
carry.
did. I had to.
Great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode, go finish it as he just did.
I know.
So this would potentially
They're
ice the
frauds.
game
We'll
right
win.
here. They're going for
I'm not
two
worried
and
about that.
trying to make it a two-possession game.
I was more worried about the Packers.
The Eagles will set up for the
Yeah,
conversion.
I agree.
Setting up to pass. Getting out to his left. And he gets
Fuck.
into the end zone for the two-point
Doesn't have to.
conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
Buccaneers 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Yo. Yeah, what's up? No.
Good
No.
starting field position for the Buccaneers. First
Nope.
and 10. Mayfield now. Blitz coming.
Oh,
Down goes. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to
I am
see.
the general manager for a warehouse over here in northeast Philadelphia. Yeah. Yeah, I was an operations manager for JB Hunt for 8 years. So
Following the incompletion, we stay at
I
the
was
35.
very
It's second
familiar
and
with
10.
a lot of truck drivers.
Hurry! 20! Watch out!
Throwing again is Baker.
Oh.
Evans has it. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that.
That's Mike
play.
Evans.
So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
And the Buccaneer first down.
First down. Here's Baker. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down. Mayfield to
Yep.
pass. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
I know.
That was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case,
Yeah.
you got to finish him. Job well done.
Yep. Yeah. Playing the same team like you're the Eagles is stupid. Like playing the Eagles versus Eagles.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have
Yeah,
two available for them
yep,
as we
yep,
approach the end
yep.
of this game. Desperation time here on fourth.
Yep. I'm on
Just step
offense.
to his right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. But he can't fight off all they need. And that's out of bounds. This is going to be a turnover on down.
Oh shit!
I think every
What the
analytics
fuck?
book out there
Was that fourth
said
down?
You got to go for it. You're in four-down territory. Down.
I didn't even realize.
Here
All
in the
right.
fourth.
Well, good
But
game.
now it's all about the
I'll
defense.
add you
Can
after
the
this.
defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback.
Yeah, man.
Vacates quickly left side. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Levante.
Good game.
David.
I'll talk to you.
And the Buccaneers are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. They did their part.